Well, this is one of those amazing cookies that's been around for centuries. It's called Thumbprint cookie, and it's pretty simple. It's just a basic sugar cookie with a little bit of chocolate, a dollop of chocolate in the middle, and sometimes you'll have it with strawberry or raspberry in the middle, which I have right here. And so I wanted to just make some cookies, great for the holidays, great for after school, just kind of a little bite-sized snack. And so the dough is your basic shortbread dough. So it's just butter and sugar and some flour, and what you're going to do is just create, of course, a dough consistency. Now, when I first started making the Thumbprint cookies, you roll them into a ball, and I set it here, and then you press it with your thumb. But what happened is that size, about 1 inch in diameter, turned into a great big old giant cookie. So I had to really try several different batches to pare it down. And I ended up with a tiny little dime-size roll of this beautiful shortbread cookie. That's all you need. It's going to expand. There is about 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda in here and a little bit of vanilla, just a pinch of salt, and that's all there is. Once you get your little dough balls, you have to do the Thumbprint. So it's too small for, my thumb is too big. So what I found to work the best is just a measuring spoon. The 1/4 teaspoon measuring spoon works the best. And what you're going to do is just simply make an indentation in your cookie. I've got it on a baking sheet. I've got my oven at 350 degrees. The other thing that I discovered is that once you put it in the oven, it kind of fills in. So several times during the 10-minute cooking process, I had to go back in and create more of an indentation, at least with this recipe anyway. So once you fill up your tray, I mean, if you want a big, gigantic Thumbprint cookie, you could make them bigger, but the little dime size seems to work just right. And this dough is really pliable, really great to work with. Once you bake them, they turn out just like this. Very simple, very delicious, and then it's time to fill. So you can do it with a preserve. So I've got a little raspberry preserve right here. Just a tiny dollop, just like that. And then if you want to get fancy, you can make a little icing with just powdered sugar and a little bit of milk, maybe just a dash of almond flavoring or vanilla flavoring, and then just simply drizzle. So that's really, really pretty. And then if you want to take that even farther, you can get some decorative sugar and just sprinkle that right on top. So that is your raspberry preserved Thumbprint. Now for the chocolate, I've just taken a little bit of melted chocolate, just that 1/4 teaspoon again, and I'm just putting it right in there. I melted it so that I could work with it, and then it's going to very quickly harden up. And that is all there is to the Thumbprint cookie. Very simple. I think the ingredients are maybe 4 or 5 ingredients for the batter, and then you've got your preserves and your chocolate. That's all there is to it. They're really tasty. They're really delicious. You can see here, this is when I started with a great big one, but they're nice and soft, which is what I like. And the reason they stay soft for me is because the minute I take them out of the oven, I let them cool just a little bit, and then I put them in an airtight container. That keeps them nice and soft. If you want them to crispen up a little bit, just take the lid off, you know, just wrap them very gently in aluminum foil. And that's all there is to it. So give Thumbprint cookies a try and find out why they've been so popular for centuries. We've got the recipe right here on our website.